have returned, Your Excellency.
Welcome back, Sister Ophelia. And how did you find our humble town?
It is a fine place, Your Excellency, with fine children who will surely lead it to a bright future.
Children, you say?
Yes.
I am not sure of what you speak, but it seems you had a pleasant encounter in Saintsbridge today. Your smile beams as bright as the flame. Mighty Elfric brought fire down from the heavens and carried it to every corner of the realm. Every 20 years, one of our faithful sets off on the kindling, following in his footsteps. It is said that the ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer who carries it.
The heart of the flame bearer?
20 years ago, when the Archbishop brought us his ember, I recall that his flame burned bright and strong, full of vigor and passion. The fire that you have brought us, Sister Ophelia, to my eyes, it looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I know not which children you met, but I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to them as well.
You are far too kind, Your Excellency. I only hope that I have helped in some small way.
Hey, Emil, did you find that brooch?
I sure did. We found it in the woods.
The woods? You actually went in? But there are all kinds of nasty beasts in there.
You bet there were. But that sister from the church kicked the living snot out of him. It was friggin' outrageous, wasn't it, Emil? It sure was.
Living snot, huh?
Sister! It's true, though, isn't it?
Oh, I wish I could have seen it too.
The beast?
No, Sister here beating it into a bloody pulp.
Now, just a second.
Anyway, Sister Ophelia's friggin' outrageous, isn't she, Emil? She really is.
Oh, why do you two get to have all the fun? You better tell me all about it.
I do believe my work here is done. And with that, I should journey on to Goldshore.
Sister Ophelia leaves Saintsbridge behind. Her journey far Sister Ophelia leaves Saintsbridge behind, her journey far from over. With one last prayer to the sacred flames of this land, that it might bring happiness to the children living here, she embarks for Goldshore, a town in the coastlands. There, the second church awaits her on her journey. Children can take you by surprise. We often forget what they are capable of. It sounds like you are speaking from a personal experience. There's a young lad back in my village. I was teaching him the sword. Are you worried for him? Nay. 'Twould be a lie to say I do not think of him from time to time, but I do not worry. I taught him what I could of the sword, and other things besides. He took the lessons well. I have faith in the lad. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. How so? Well, it's a belief of mine that every child should have a mentor to take them in hand and show them what is right and wrong. And I concur. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so we just wrapped up Ophelia's quest, and we can fast travel to Quarry Crest. Let's just rest, make sure everyone is good to go. I'm gonna switch my party around a little bit. I have a little bit of a story time for you guys. So you can watch me rekit our party, but so when I went ahead and tried to do a recording session the night before after I completed Therian's quest, I brought a friend aboard to help me with. Hey, you're here now. So if I were to switch out Cyrus, I'll trust it real quick. Can I travel banter you guys? No, it's too late for that. Oh well. Oh, okay. This is weird. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Nah, let's change party. So I actually want Tressa here. And I want... Okay, Cyrus has to be here, but I also want to keep Ophelia. Despite the fact that it'll kneecap me. Or it'll just make me have to grind a bit more. But that's fine. It's fine. I suffer from my mistakes. Okay. Yeah, so now that I have my new party, we will do a bit of decoding. So yeah. So I recorded with Chalice to make... I recorded an episode with Chalice, and I went to Cyrus first because I wasn't aware that this was a level 23 recommendation. Yeah, that backfired heavily. She agreed to do it, despite the fact that she was on a cruise ship. I told her, basically... Oh. Okay. Sure. Despite the fact that she was on a cruise ship. Like, I said, alright, no, go enjoy your vacation, it's fine. It was just... I wanted to test how a capture card setup would run for Neon Cabaret. And... No, she decided it's better if she hops on board. Like, she wanted to hop on board, so I let her. She didn't do it in a cabin or indoors or anywhere private. She did it outside. So there was a constant torrent of wind. Like, all the time. And on top of that, I got KO'd in the beginning areas of the dungeon there. So... It was stupid. That shouldn't have happened like that. But it did. And I suffered for it. Alright. Enough story time, though. Let's go to Quarry Crest and kick off a brand new story. And then once we're done with the chapter 2s, I can go around side questing. Because I've done Ophelia's now, I've done Tressa's, I've done Primrose's, and I've done Therian's. So that's half of them out of the way. Where? You're the barman. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome. From the far reaches of hell, its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in a mystery. A riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to Quarry Crest, to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. Oh, so this is Quarry Crest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... Ah, that's right. She left directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in the matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything. But you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fairer sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped-up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me at the moment I mention it.
Now then!
But there's no point in worrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. I try to keep myself presentable, this is true. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. Alright, whatever you say, nerd.
If you'll forgive me.
Professor, may I ask what the letter was about? It seemed most engrossing. Oh, that? It was a message warning me about women. Huh? Oh, I don't mean in a bad way. What it actually said was that I should be careful of how I act toward women, lest I give cause for misunderstandings. Well, intelligence such as yours can be very attractive. Please, my dear. A word such as attractive must be kept in reserve for those of great beauty, such as yourself. I think maybe that's the kind of thing the letter writer was talking about. You'd think so, but I was merely speaking my mind. Am I not allowed to tell a beautiful woman that she is just that? Well, sometimes you can, but maybe in your case you shouldn't. I am finding this most difficult to understand. Well, I missed that last time. That was kind of funny. Alright, everyone's beefed up. Let's go ahead and save. We're officially done with the last round of quarry crest, so I don't mind saving over that. Oh, that hurt. Alright, it's up there.
Hello to
Which
you.
appears the manse of Mr. Morlock. The landlord up the other end is where the scholar lives. How? No. No. You cure poison. That's not worth it. Alright. I cannot... Oh, no. No, 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 no. There's no kind of man. Can I scrutinize? Sure. Oh, wait, no. Let's see now. I am gonna most intriguing. Okay, cool. That's great. Wonderful. I don't care. Guide? More cure poison. I don't need to cure poison. Guide? No. Not you. You're a nerd. Guide. Oh, alright. A man once told me about a country with a prayer for hatching eggs. Okay. I gave him like the kind old man I don't know. This is weird. Alright. Hey, I did the side quest.
Hello there.
I've come to this town because I heard there was a gentleman here who knows everything about eggs. That wouldn't be you by any chance. I don't know why I gave her that accent. The Eggman. The Eggman, most folk call me. So what do you want to see me about? I have a dragon egg and I want to hatch it. Are you nuts? Oh ho ho! I'm too old to be taken in by extravagant claims like that, lassie. Swoons? Swoons. Now look who's got yolk on his face. That is a dragon egg. Could you keep your voice down, sir? We don't know who could be listening. Excuse me, lassie. Seeing a rare specimen like that, I just couldn't help myself. Yeah, okay. I've only seen fragments before, but that size and color, it can't be nothing else. Simply extraordinary. Where in the God's good name did you find it, lassie? Well, in short, blah 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 blah, I don't care. A dragon coming to you in a dream. An exhilarating tale, to be sure. It's no easy task hatching a dragon, and I've only heard of one way to do it. Tell it to me, sir. Legend has it, a dragon's egg has to be warmed by the heat of a volcano. What? Of course, it's just a tale, and I never tried it myself. But some eagles nest on the slopes of volcanoes so that the heat will warm their eggs. Okay. Getting so close to a volcano sounds dangerous. Aye, but if you travel to Orwell, you might find a blaze-stone that is infused with volcanic heat. Mayhap the blaze-stone will serve just as well. A blaze-stone from Orwell. Thank you, sir. I'll head to Orwell straight away and find one. No, well, see you later. Excuse my extremely inconsistent accent. Actually, do you... I mean, you're insanely tough, but do you have anything worth buying? No, you don't. Why? Alright. Enough diddy-da...
Oh,
My bad.
anyhow, here we are.
Yes, I'll be right there.
It's been some time, Odette.
Smooth.
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Don't mind if I do. How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest. You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Uh-huh.
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
A hole?
A pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for the type who'd chew up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late.
Oh.
Under suspicious circumstances, I presume?
Naturally.
Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned a street corner only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
Most intriguing.
Don't look so disappointed, you nutjob. So how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigation.
Great.
Thanks. I knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away.
As you wish.
A fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I see.
It figures. Well, happy investigating. Alright, so we're up to the task. First I should ask Odette, where precisely the kidnaps... Okay, kidnappings... Nah, screw Odette, we don't need that. We should actually... Yeah, she's right here and it's 100%. Okay, so information gleaned. Come to think of it, 3 people who went missing here or last seen near the inn. Could be, well, a coincidence. Sure, the incidents happened. Okay. Okay, so we've already gleaned that... Oh. Testimony. A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time, though. Okay, so... There is a series of canals beneath the town, and people have been disappearing near the inn. That's not anything important. Don't worry about it. Let's see now. Seen it happen both in the dead of night and broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn, they turned the corner up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone. Vanished into thin air. Alright, so, they happen to be near the inn. Okay, okay. This is a fairly easy puzzle to solve.
Now then.
And with that, I do believe I have all the evidence, all the knowledge I need to crack the case. You really don't. But, where did the disappearances occur near the inn? And I know I screwed this up last time, but that's because I was too trusting. So every disappearance was near the inn. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense. But they did, as such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. I don't know how that question and that thought followed logically in that order. And that the kidnapper might made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. The sewers. Of course. The entrance to the sewers would seem to make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away. Now for what purpose?
Thusly.
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. Oh, travel banter. Professor? Hello, Professor. Ah, hello, Tressa. Why are you shouting? I was trying to offer you some sweets, but you weren't answering me. Oh, I do apologize. Once I get into thinking about a thing, I often become lost to the world. There was a time when I was so engrossed in a book, I failed to notice that my neighbor's house was on fire. Wow, being able to concentrate like that must be super handy as a scholar. But it's probably best to be a little more attentive, especially when you're on the road like we are. You never know what's waiting around the next corner. Quite true, Tressa, quite true. I shall endeavor to be more vigilant. She praises my focus, but it's nothing compared to hers when she's in the midst of a business negotiation. Oh, right. Since we have Ophelia, let's see if we can find people who can fight. Who don't...
Hello there.
Hello, lovely village. Don't you? No, not really. Oh god, why are you all pathetic weaklings? You all suck. Oh, no, wait, you're just... Yeah, no. I don't need cures poison. Level 4 cures poison, though. I don't know, maybe the miners can be a bit more not sucky. No, I can't guide you. I think we'll probably over it. Oh yeah, I guess you're part of Tressa's quest. Healing Grape? Thanks! Oh, you mean that's your ability pass. Critical Eye. Why are you all trash? Okay, you're less trash, so I'll take you. You want to take me along? Clearly you have an eye for diamonds in the rough. Alright. Let's get started. I think we'll only be able to breach the entrance to this dungeon. But that's fine. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just end it here. Try not to, like, quit recording in the middle of an adventure. But, you know. So, we have our party, we have our quests, and next time we're going to dive into the sewers and get our hands dirty looking for some disappearing victims. I'll see you guys next time.